Hey, Tanya.
What's up today, John?
I tell you what's up. 7-day cruise or a land-based hotel. What would you choose?
Stay tuned. We'll tell you more.
So we're going to tell you, and you can make your own judgment, the difference between a land-based hotel, and we're going to persuade you to take a 7-day cruise. All right. So the first one, I think we both can agree about this, the amenities on a cruise. We're going to talk about a family cruise. So the family cruise mostly lean towards Disney, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean. Right?
You're leaning towards Disney?
No, I'm saying for a family cruise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you have little ones, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like a family cruise with all the amenities. So Carnival Cruise Line on XL ship, they got a roller coaster, a water park, just not a water slide, anything like that. Arcades on all of them. Abundance of different restaurants. So
shows, different things.
The different shows. And sorry, I got something in my eye. Sorry. Not only that, all three of the ships have a zone for your child for what age bracket.
Childcare, like, not necessarily childcare. Childcare for the little ones, and then
Right.
just a fun area for teenagers to hang out,
Right.
make friends.
And preteens.
Yep.
So the amenities is plentiful for a cruise, that's for sure.
With Carnival, too. Yeah.
A Carnival,
Yeah. Oh,
Royal.
yeah. Royal had like the rock climbing wall.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty much have a lot of the similarities. The Wonder of the Seas had the zip line. So you get things on every ship.
Right, and of course Disney is Disney. They always have
That's characters. A lot of characters.
They
do have the splash zone and stuff.
And they
like
do
that.
have the amenities for your preteens and toddlers and teens.
And their shows are really good.
Oh.
As far as
Forget about it.
yeah.
So next one is value. And I have to say that Disney, not so much of a value, but you can make it a value cruise if you wanted to. Now, Carnival and Royal Caribbean, I think, is a better value than a land-based hotel. Basically, you can pick the room what you want as more.
And what he means by, like, when he says land-based hotel, we're trying to compare taking a cruise with all the amenities to staying at just a
resort,
or staying
Right.
at a hotel and
Right.
and doing things that way.
Okay, let me put this out there.
Just want to make sure they knew where you were coming from.
Right. Just a basic room in a hotel. Just a room, no kitchenette, no 2-bedroom, king bed or queen bed, and a nice hotel on a beach is anywhere from $250 to $320 to start. Per night. Times that by 7. Now you got to add food. Now you got to add transportation. If you're going to rent a vehicle, Lyft, Uber, whatever else. Just keep that in mind.
And then entertainment. If you want to go and have entertainment. Or if
Right.
you're just going there to relax at their pool, that's
Or,
fine
well,
too.
if they got it all-inclusive,
Yeah.
that's different though. So, but we're not going to get into that, that's for sure. So the value can be stretched further, I believe, on a cruise.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. You can get an inside cabin, which is really, really cheap, or you can go all the way expensive to a $35,000 Roy or
penthouse suite or
right, Roy or Walt Disney suite.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's how much you want to spend. So we're going to move on from the lodging because I think we covered that pretty well, that you can go from very, very cheap to Disney, Roy and Walt Disney $35,000, $40,000 suite. So choice is yours. Now, also staying with lodging, there's many different picks of lodging you can pick on a cruise. You can go like the spa, the Cloud9 spa area, and the one we just did was the Havana cabin. Basic balcony. Back with a boat, they call it the sunrise or sunset balcony, which is the aft of the balcony. You can do on Royal Caribbean the aqua suites, there's so much
Or
variety.
you can save even more money and spend it on things to do and stay in the interior.
Yep.
And that's definitely, you're not going to get that and the amenities at any hotel,
right,
for what you could do for that.
And one nice thing, like on the Disney cruise, if it's you really want to go on a Disney cruise, it's expensive, you get an inside cabin. And I believe on the Disney Fantasy and there's the sister ship is the Dream. They got virtual porthole windows.
Okay, yeah. He likes to keep talking about Disney, but a lot of people that I've talked to don't want to do the Disney. I know you're trying to do Disney for family. I get it.
No. I'm just putting it out there.
We need to talk about like Royal Caribbean and Carnival.
Right. I'm just putting Disney out there because it is a family cruise.
Yeah. It's family, but it's not that cheap.
No, it's not that cheap, but it could be if you budget. It could be. So the difference in lodging, that's why I'm just it's abundance for cruise lines. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, so
in other words, there's something for every budget when you cruise.
Yes.
I mean, you can cruise for way more than you could a hotel, or you can cruise for you can take 2-3 cruises for what it's going to cost you for the amenities, the hotel, the food, and the lodge, all the stuff.
Yes. And I had a couple people ask me, well, if you have issues, do the cruise line take care of it? Yeah, they got guest services, and I believe that the guest services on any cruise line is comparable to a hotel guest.
And let me put this out there. If you're nice to them when you approach them, if you're having issues, don't go like a bat out of hell and attack them. They're not the one that caused the problem. They're there to try to help you. So if you go there and you're kind to them, explain your situation, they're more apt to help you than if you go there and attack them when they don't even know what's going on. They're trying to understand what you're saying. And we've seen many people go down there and just start attacking the employees like it's their fault. They're trying to help. They do help. On every cruise line we've been on,
I say any guest services, hotel,
yep,
cruise lines. If you go there, explain the situation, they're going to help you.
Yeah.
And yes, cruise lines, if you have a situation, they're there to help you, to make sure you have the best vacation you can have. Mm-hmm. Period.
And they'll make it right as long as
and
you explain it.
Yeah. So next one is what I seen was cruise tab. Your bill is easier to predict than a land-based resort, and I agree 110% on that one, because you can, before you go on your cruise, you can design your cruise how you want it. If it's all-inclusive with the liquor package, if you want the Wi-Fi, if you want this certain specialty dining, you can build your cruise how you want it. On a land-based hotel, I haven't seen that yet. Have you?
Yeah, unless they're going like an all-inclusive type thing, and
right.
Even that, those can be quite pricey. And then you're unless you enjoy that, we're not knocking it or dogging
I like
on
to try it one of these days.
But then you're stuck at that one resort or one island or one wherever you're staying. Where on a cruise, you can see multiple places, and you can choose your cruise based on either the cruise ship or the islands they're going to, or maybe both, or maybe you don't care and you've just been on your first cruise and you just want to go somewhere on a cruise.
Right.
And you can choose your days, like 4 days, 7 days, 8 days, 14 days more, Right.
So it's all on your budget. And also in your TV room on the newer ships, you have control where you can see your account and you can see how much you spent so far.
Sometimes in the app as well.
Yep, in the app.
On your phone.
So you can really see and budget your vacation.
Like, I got to slow down, or I still got this much money.
Woo, bingo, right?
So.
And Ari the next one, I already kind of tapped in on it. You can make it all inclusive, like I said. You can have your liquor package, your soda package, your specialty dining package. So that's all up to you. So we already touched on that.
Princess, just to throw this in there, doesn't Princess offer really good packages like that?
Princess has 2 different style packages. In the Premier, you can pay low extra, and you can have liquor, Wi-Fi, gratuity,
all rolled in.
Gratuity, and 2
And I'm not sure about the other cruise lines, but I know Princess does that.
Right. Right, yeah. So the other cruise lines are similar, but you got to buy the packages. So Princess makes it nice where, boom, there it is. You want it, pay for it.
I'd say, though, the least expensive family cruise, I would say Carnival. I mean, if you're going to try to cut back, let's say you have multiple kids and you want to go on vacation, it's definitely going to save you going on a cruise if you enjoy cruising, you know.
Right. The next one is transportation is a lot cheaper on a cruise than a land base. And I agree. You fly, let's say you fly to Cancun, you get a all-inclusive resort, you got to rent a vehicle. Or you got to get Uber or Lyft. And I'm not sure, or taxis because it's a different country now. And who knows how much it costs and all that stuff. With a cruise line, your ship is your taxi. You know?
And a lot of the cruises offer shuttles. Well, you got to pay a little extra. But if you don't want to mess around with trying to catch a taxi or a Lyft or Uber, they offer the shuttles. They'll get you from the airport to the shuttle or to the docks, and then from the docks back. And you know, you can do that as well. And or you can take a Lyft or Uber. It might be a little cheaper, but sometimes you don't want the hustle and bustle. You buy it just like you would buy an excursion. It's under all the excursions for the bus rides. And
but while you're on, you know, the boat, that's your transportation. So it's moving. Then when you take your excursion, if you need to get there, that's part of the package where you go on a bus
and
or
you don't
whatever.
have to take excursions.
No.
You can get off. Many of the ports are beautiful just to stay in the port. Some of them have pools. Some of them have beaches. Well, a lot of them have beaches. But you don't even have to take excursions. So if you want to knock that cost out, or if it's just two of you and you want to take excursions, try something new that you've never done before, you know, like zip lining, and they have parasailing, you know, swimming with the pigs that I want to do. There's just many different things to suit your fancy.
Now, this one we experienced firsthand. Cruising with a family is less, I'll say, stressful. And I'm going to say why. If you are at a Airbnb, hotel, condo, you're going to hear this. What do you guys want for dinner? I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't want
this is another big thing. Yeah.
Right.
One wants one thing, one wants another.
Right. So the stress on a cruise, I believe, is less stressful.
Meal times, definitely.
Yes.
There's so much variety. Everybody can have what they wanted.
Right. I don't like what's at the MDR, main dining room. Go to the buffet. I don't like the buffet.
Yeah, go
get
some
pizza.
Yep.
I don't want pizza. Go get Guy's Burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's always something for everyone.
Well, I don't know what I want to do. Go watch a movie on the big screen. I don't know. Okay, go to the arcade. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, now the arcade's not free.
No.
And it's on your card. You don't take change or money to put in the arcade. It goes on your sale and sign, whatever they do.
Right.
But if you get onboard credit, I think at the end, you can use your onboard credit to pay down whatever you charge or whatever you do.
So it goes back to the amenities, and it also should be amenities / less stressful, because it is. It's really a lot stressful because there's so many amenities that appeases adults and cater to kids.
Now, we've said this in other videos, but if you're watching us for the first time, you might get a little stressed on embarkation day, trying to get through the lines, trying to get on the ship. And then you might get on the ship and see so many people and be overwhelmed and be like, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Right.
Trust me, after the sail away party, everybody spreads out and does their thing. And the rest of the cruise, it's not real bad.
And not only that,
it's just the embarkation day can get a little crazy, but they guide you, they'll talk you through it. Everything ends up going well. So.
And I think the last one I like to touch on is you can meet Charlie. You can meet Charlie.
Go ahead. The last one.
The last one I like to touch on is that you can meet new friends from across the world, not just the United States, around the world.
A lot of people we've met, we've stayed in touch with.
Yeah.
You know, maybe don't talk every day, but you know what? We pick up right where we left off, and we try to get on cruises with them again. So.
Right. You can do a reunion cruise.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you can't do that at the hotel, but
In fact, one of our viewers, I believe it's Dan and his wife, we found out they're going to be on a cruise with us. So
And that wasn't
shout
planned.
out to Dan if you're watching this, and his wife.
That wasn't planned, but we're going to be there.
Yep.
So we're going to be there and we're going to cruise. So yes, we are probably a little bit more biased to cruising, and we like just to point out that cruising has benefits as much as land-based resorts, if not more. Mm-hmm. And
Yep.
I think
And you can still have your favorite. You can still choose to do that.
Right.
We're just putting it out there that if you've never been on a cruise and you're used to just doing land events or whatever, definitely look into it. Because even to book a cruise, like let's say it's Carnival, there's people they don't charge, and they'll help you. They'll give you a price for something, and you say no, that's too much. They'll say, okay, we can do this for this price, and they'll work with you.
Oh, I forgot to say something. Your favorite thing. All the cruise ships, what I know, has comedy.
Oh, I love comedy. Yes, yeah. I do suggest getting to the comedy early though. And again, we've said this in other videos. The 7 p.m. comedy is usually like PG, so it's for the younger ones.
Yep.
And then as you get into like the 10 o'clocks and the 11 o'clock comedy, it gets a little more spicy. Yeah. So you may not want to take kids to that.
Right.
And as always, the Love and Marriage on Carnival. I know other cruise lines are doing it. I don't know if they're calling it Love and Marriage, but it's similar.
Right.
And it's always different. You may say, "Oh, I've seen that before." No, we've said this before. It's different every time. So, yep.
All right. So I think we did compare pretty good. I think we hopefully persuade a couple subscribers or viewers out there that's not too sure about cruising that you got a little bit more information.
Yep.
So if you got any more, comment down below.
Yep. And if you enjoy our content and you're watching us and you want to get more information, hit the subscribe button. Yep. It's free. We do have a Superstar subscribe thing as well. It gives you a little extra perks, but that's $4.99 a month. You're not obligated for that. And even if you did that, you're not signing any contract. You can cancel at any time. But yes, it's free to subscribe to our channel. Keep updated with the news we share and our trips.
You know what?
And
if you sign
still doing the Norwegian Joy, guys. I haven't forgot. Just had a lot going on with my mom in the hospital.
And she's doing awesome.
Yeah, she is home now.
Yep.
For those that are keeping up with us, she is home now. She did have to get 2 stents put in her heart, but she is home now and doing okay.
So if you do sign up for the Superstar, it's forever.
No, it's not.
That's for the 80s and 90s kids saying a lot. Forever.
Yeah. So.
Just kidding. All right. So on that note, I want to say, see ya. Have a great night. Love you all. See you on the next video side.
Take care. Bye, all.